Everyone, my name is Pamela, and this is going to be my standalone book haul. So for this book haul, I have a little bit over 20 books. I'm just going to get started. None of these are in a particular order, so I'm just going to start grabbing. The first one I have is The Cabin in the Woods by Tim LeBon. This has actually been turned into a movie. I don't know if the book was written before or after the movie. I didn't really find out much detail about it, but all I know is that 5 friends go into a cabin in the woods and then bad things start to happen. So, figured it'd be a nice October read next year. The next book I have, I've seen the movie, and it was really good. The zombies in it were kind of creepy. And that is World War Z by Max Brooks. Yeah, all it is just it says an oral history of the zombie war. I'm not sure if this is the book or not, but this is all I could find. It's about surviving the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, so if you've seen the movie, I've seen the movie, so I'm hoping that the book is pretty good too. And then I have a book that probably nobody knows because it's written by a local author and it's self-published, and it is Rainbows in the Dark by Rick Glover. Sorry, there's like a huge glare because I'm filming in front of my window, but I go to a used bookstore for a lot of my books. Almost every single book that I'm going to show you comes from a used bookstore, and they had these on the counter for sale. I decided to pick it up. I'm trying not to glare, but it's just hard. But I thought the cover was pretty cool. The guy who worked there said he read the first few chapters, and he says it's kind of like a mix of Game of Thrones and vampires, so yeah, pretty excited to read that. And then I picked up a graphic novel that I've already read. That is The Hunchback, oh my gosh, the stupid glare. It's The Hunchback of Notre Dame by Victor Hugo. The pictures in this are pretty cool. You probably won't be able to see them. But yeah. I've never read The Hunchback of Notre Dame, but the graphic novel was pretty cool. And then this is a book I picked up at the used bookstore, and it is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne. A lot of people have actually talked about this book and said it's pretty good. Now I'm dark. Okay. And I've actually started reading sort of like the Holocaust, books related during Britain in the time of the Holocaust, if that made any sense at all. And so this sounded really interesting. It's about a young boy who meets another boy on the other side of the fence who is dressed in these striped pajama clothing. Yeah. Don't really know much. I know that it's turned into a movie, so it has to be good, right? And then I have another book that I honestly just picked up because I have a fascination with wolves. Yeah, it's called Wolf Songs, the classic collection of writings about wolves, edited by Robert Bush. I love the art in here. It's pretty cool. There's a little paw print. So cute. There aren't many drawings in here. There are like maybe a few little sketches here and there, which you can't see. But yeah, it's just writings about wolves, and I have a fascination with wolves. And then the next book, I've actually had this book, then I gave it to my sister, and then she was going to get rid of it, so I took it back, because I've don't know. I also have a fascination with Native American culture and Indians and stuff. So, excuse me. Yeah, so I took the Heart Song of Charging Elk by James Welch. The cover's cool. I like it. Like I said, I have a fascination with werewolves and Native American culture, so yeah. I'm not really sure what this book is about, and I don't want to bore you, and my camera battery is about to die, so I really need to speed this up. Then I got The Wolf Song. Not The Wolf Song. Then I got The Wolfling by Sterling North, a documentary novel of the 1870s. Yeah. Then I got Go Ask Alice by Anonymous. I've actually been wanting to read this since hearing about it on YouTube. It's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's like the size of my hand almost. And then I got Distant Waves by Susan Wayne, a novel of the Titanic. Pretty cool cover. This one I got from my mom's bookshelf because I wanted to read it this month. Not sure if I'll get to it or not, but it's A Christmas Snow by Jim Stovall. It's now made into a movie, so that's pretty cool. And then I picked up Babe in Boyland by Jody Gurman. I actually was recommended by Goodreads to pick this up, so when I saw it, I decided to grab it. And then a book that everybody's been talking about this year, Beauty Queens by Libba Bray. I actually got this from the used bookstore for about $6, so it's not that bad, and it's not in horrible condition either. So, yeah, don't even know what that's about either. Another book my sister was getting rid of was Romeo and Juliet and West Side Story. These are just plays. These are the plays. And I've been wanting to read West Side Story for a while, so I figured I'd take that from her. Also, she was getting rid of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. I've already read this, but I really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd take it off her hands too. I also picked up The Incredible Journey by Sheila Burnford from The Recycled Reader. If you've not seen the movie of this, it is adorable and sad. I cried. Then I picked up Harriet the Spy by Louise Fitzhugh. I think it's either Louise or Lewis. But I've seen the movie. I thought I had the movie. I think I do, but I'm not sure. I might have gotten rid of it, but yeah. Another book that I picked up just actually yesterday is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. This has actually become really popular since the movie came out, or is coming out. I only paid $1 for this book, you guys, so that was actually pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm hoping to actually get to this in January, if not February. And then I have 2 more books that my sister was getting rid of. I have The Murder Book of J.G. Reader by Edgar Wallace. The cover's pretty cool and creepy. And then I have another book that my sister was getting rid of, The Music of the Spheres by Elizabeth Redfern. I believe this is sort of like a Jack the Ripper retelling, and Jack the Ripper is kind of like one of my favorite serial killers. It's kind of weird to say, but it is. He is one of my favorite because you don't know who he is, and that's what draws me to him. Anyway, I have only 4 more books to show, and this one I died when I found. I literally died. I believe I paid like $3 for it, but it is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie in this beautiful cloth-bound penguin edition. Is it penguin, or am I just like completely wrong? No, Puffin edition. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to read it. And then I have 3 devotional books. I go to a Christian school, and we have D groups, which are devotional groups, and we had to get a book for our group. I did not read it, but I am planning on reading it, and it is called, jeez, You Matter More Than You Think by Dr. Leslie Parrott. It's cool. It's got a jar. This is actually a jar of sea glass, and this actually pertains to the devotional. So I can't wait to read it, even though you probably didn't even get to see the cover. And then the last two books are devotional books that my sister actually picked up, or found for me, when we were at the used bookstore yesterday. The first one I have is Walking Through the Wardrobe, a devotional quest into the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by Sarah Author. This is actually a 9-week devotional following the characters of C.S. Lewis's Narnia novels. I have not read those books yet, so I will not be reading this one until I finish those books. This one I might actually start. It is Walking with Frodo, a devotional journey through Lord of the Rings by Sarah Author. Yeah. It's the same as the C.S. Lewis. It's a 9-week devotional walk-through journey with the characters of Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. So I'm pretty excited for this one. That was all of the books. All of my standalones. I will actually be posting a series book haul later on in the next few days, so get ready for that. And my next video will probably be my Cramathon TBR for Woody Novels readathon for this month. So I'll see you guys in that video.